Jennifer here with PressPassLA. I am on the red carpet for the 2019 Writers Guild Award. I am so excited to talk to some of the biggest writers of TV shows like Homecoming, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, and feature films like Green Book, so stay tuned. Stephanie, what's it like being a writer on one of the the longest shows on TV? The Simpsons has been on, since I was a little girl. People who were kids are now have their kids watching The Simpsons. So tell us, what is it like to be on such a successful, long-running show?
I have to. So I've been on for 14 years. The show has been on for 30 years. And I have to say, 14 years, you can kind of tell, I'm still excited. It's just, we have a great group of writers. We have so much material right now. There's so much to satire. And I just think for us, we get excited about going into work. So when you feel that way, I think that it shows in the show.
I think it stays relevant too, because you said there's so much happening day to day that you guys work into the show. And I guess, how do you decide what guest characters are going to be on,
That's a good question. Sometimes we write something specifically for somebody because we just have this idea they'd be great to play a part, or somebody's come to us and said they'll do the show. And then other times what happens is you get 2 or 3 people, you're like, I think these 2 or 3 would be good. And then you reach out and see what happens. So that's generally, but there have been a couple of shows, I wrote a show it's specifically for Anne Hathaway, and thank God she did it. And she won an Emmy for it, so it all worked out. But sometimes that doesn't happen, but there's a lot of talented people out there. But you hope you have this episode, the one I'm nominated for, I really wanted Jonathan Groff from Hamilton to sing one of the songs, and so I was very excited about that.
One last question. Any tips for writers that want to write specifically for animation?
Yes, absolutely. So I would say the show you want to write for, read a lot of their scripts, number one, and watch the show. But reading the scripts is really helpful. And the other thing is you have to be disciplined. You really do. You just have to sit down and crank it out. There's no magic.